Hey YouTube, Longboys Post 1975 pickups. This week's pickups. Again, not a very big pickup video, pretty much because it's been absolutely tanking it down all week. So I only went to a couple of places last week, and I only went to one place today because the EDL were marching downtown, so I wanted to stay as far away from there as I possibly could in case it all kicked off. So I'm going to show you where I went, and then I'll talk about what I picked up in a little bit more detail. So first of all, I went to Blockbuster.
Alright, let's try Blocky. I've always managed to luck out Blocky lately.
Interesting couple of finds from Russia with Love on the PS2. And I thought I'd give this Driver 3 a bash, just because I've had so much fun playing the original. I would like to say though, apparently Blockbuster don't give you bags anymore unless you pay 5p, because it's their green policy. Well, fuck off Blockbuster, the only policy that's in the interest of is your pockets. That was on Wednesday, and then Thursday I went to Asda. Alright, next up was Asda, and I don't know if you can see that. Is it going to focus? It's insanely busy. So yeah, Asda. A couple of handhelds. Doctor Who, Evacuation Earth, DS. Metal Gear Solid 3D. And then finally today I went to cash converters. Alright, so first things first, good old reliable cash converters. You know, it's funny because your store always smells of weed, although I think that's probably more a reflection on the people who sell stuff there than the people who work there. So yeah, I picked up Hybrid on the PlayStation. 75p. I only picked it up because I don't know if you can see that. It's a first person shooter, and I love first person shooters. Sports Superbike. Know nothing about this. Apparently it's made by the same people as the Hybrid, but you know, can't go wrong with a bit of motorbike racing. Spider-Man 2. I'm taking a gamble here because I don't know if this is backward compatible, but if it is, this is pretty much the best Spider-Man game ever. And finally, Mercenaries, because, well, I've never played a Mercenaries game. And it's a sandbox game, so, you know, win-win. So, first of all, what I picked up from Blockbuster, they've got this deal, it's buy one, get one free on PlayStation 2 games. But it wasn't until I walked out the door and got, you know, 10 minutes down the road, I realised that I didn't get one free. But, yeah, so I picked up Driver 3. Now, I'm loving playing Driver 1 at the moment. I don't think I've played Driver 2, so I thought, you know, I'll give it a go. How bad can it be? It was £2, it's complete. The disc looks like someone's been shaving with it, but I don't know, I find most PlayStation 2 games are bulletproof, so that should be a problem. Hopefully, he says, touch wood. The other one I picked up was, I'm quite pleased to have this actually, From Russia with Love, starring Sean Connery on the PlayStation 2. Now, why this is cool, or interesting I should say, is obviously Sean Connery retired from movie making after The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen because he had such a bad experience making it, which I always find a little bit annoying because I actually soft spot quite like the movie. It's nowhere near as good as the books, or the comic books I should say, but I quite like the movie. Now, I've played this on the PSP. It's proper 60s, Sean. Yeah, I played this on the PSP and I remember it being quite good. I don't know how superior, or the PlayStation 2 version is superior at all. I don't know, but I ain't complete. Disc is alright. Yeah, one word. Why I bought this, one word. Sean. Enough said. So then I went to Asda. Now, yeah, you're probably thinking not the, you know, greatest place to pick up games, but one of my mates told me they had a couple of offers on. And one of them was this, Doctor Who Evacuation Earth on the DS for a tenner. Now, the reason I bought this is, when I did a little bit of research online about this, I was just sold on the idea, and I have played it since, and I'll tell you about it, it is epic, but there's never been a decent Doctor Who game since the one way back in the day on the ZX Spectrum. Alright, the online one doesn't count. I hear very, very good things about that, but it's online, so it's digital, so it doesn't count. The one on the Wii? Oh my god, what an absolute train wreck. That game is so bad, and it really pissed me off because, I mean, it can't be cheap to get the Doctor Who license, you know, so why would you piss it all away by making a game that, seriously people, it's that bad. If you have a Wii, don't get it. In fact, in North America you can't, which is probably a very good thing. But anyway, waffling. Yeah, this, right, get this. This is basically Professor Layton in Doctor Who form. I shit you not. And plus, they all do the voice acting as well. But yeah, it's so much fun. It is Professor Layton in Doctor Who form. If you live near an Asda and you have a DS, pick it up. Seriously, a tenner. I was very, very, very impressed with this. Now, the next one I pick up, which might seem a little odd, it's Metal Gear Solid 3D on a 3DS. It was on offer. It was like 20 quid, you know, so there was like 12 quid off. And I bought it, even though I had it on the HD collection, and I actually have it on the PlayStation 2. But I am one of those people who does actually game, you know, on the go. And for that price, you know, I couldn't pass it up, because I take back what I said. This used to be my least favourite in the franchise. And once I started getting into it on the HD collection, it's a very, very, very good, solid game. Plus, I have to say now that I am kind of getting used to the 3D effect, and it is kind of there. It is working for me. So I thought, you know, I can't pass that up. So then today I went to ever reliable cash converters, and it absolutely tanked down again. So I picked up on the PlayStation 1 Sports Superbike. Gotta be in the running for the shittest cover art ever. It was 75p. It looks really, really nice on the back. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't, I don't know. 75p, but the reason I bought it was I just felt, you know, like screwing the tits off a motorbike. I mean, all I ever play is car racing games, so let's have a blast on a motorbike game. It's complete, and it's absolutely immaculate, you know, which means it might actually be a terrible, terrible game. But you know what, 75p, what are you gonna do? Then there was this there as well. There are a few more PlayStation 1 games, but none of them sort of took my fancy. But this Hybrid, please note the box art is fucking shambolic on this as well, but that might be because it's made by the same company. Now, I've never heard of this game. Maybe it's crap, I don't know. It's a first-person shooter, and it looks really, really nice on the back, and it's a first-person shooter. So I thought, screw it, I'll give it a go. And as I said, it's complete, same company, disc is immaculate, both of them are in the store at the same time. Doesn't bode well, does it? But you know what? Take a chance, I say. Take a chance. Now, this was a quid. Mercenaries, the original Mercenaries on the PlayStation 2. I've never played any Mercenary games. I've seen my friend playing the previous one, the latest one, or latest installment on the Xbox, and it did look really, really nice, and it's sandbox. I'm assuming this is sandbox as well, otherwise, well, that was the reason I bought it. I do like games where you can just, you know, roam endlessly before you even have to tuck into the mission, and apparently you can blow the shit out of everything. Ain't complete. The disc is, yeah, it's alright, but you know, what are you gonna do? And finally, I was quite pleased with this. This is one of those games I've bought, sold, and sold numerous times, but never on the Xbox. This is Xbox Spider-Man 2, the movie. I have just checked on the computer and it is backward compatible, so you know, I didn't piss on my chips there. It was a quid. It's complete. Ooh. We'll reserve judgment on whether this works or not. Hopefully it will. Yeah, this is absolutely my favourite Spider-Man game of all time. I mean, what a brilliant idea. It's a Spider-Man game. Why can't you just free roam an accurate New York? I mean, on paper, that's win-win. And I might be correct in thinking that this is the reason no Spider-Man game since this came out, you know, in its wake, went free roaming. They were basically intimidated, you know, after the sort of quality of this game. Although I hear that the new one, the Amazing Spider-Man the movie game, is free roaming. So if anyone knows that's true, or if the game is good, please leave a comment, because if it is free roaming, I'm definitely gonna have to pick it up. But I had so much fun in this game. Again, it's just, I mean, I put hours into this game before I even attempted to do any of the missions. Just swinging around, seeing, you know, all the buildings you could, you know, the iconic buildings in New York you could get to and go on to. And yes, I did actually find a way to get to the Empire State Building. Empire State Building? No, everyone can do that. That was easy as chips. The Statue of Liberty, involving a couple of helicopters. But yeah, Spider-Man 2 for £1. Very, very happy to have that. And that's my pickups for this week. Once again, nothing sort of too big, too exciting. Just sort of a couple of things this week have kind of limited where I can and can't go. Or where I didn't want to go, I should say. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later.